You know that feeling, right? That sinking feeling in your stomach when a mission-critical project just grinds to a halt? We've all been there. But here's the good news. Getting unstuck isn't about guesswork. It's about strategy. And today, we're going to break down a really simple but powerful framework to show you the way forward.
So, picture this. You're in the hot seat. Your most important initiative is completely dead in the water. What's your next move? Do you keep pushing? Do you pivot? Or do you just pull the plug? The pressure is on, and making the right call, well, that's everything.
It turns out your strategy really boils down to just three options, three powerful paths forward. I want you to memorize these words: revive, rescue, and rebrand. By the end of this, you're going to know exactly which path is yours.
Okay, first up, the revive path. Now, this is for when you have a system that's old, maybe even ancient, but it is the rock-solid core of your business. The goal here isn't to replace it, no way. It's to bring it into the modern age by building some really smart connections.
The fancy technical term for this is legacy system integration. But honestly, forget the jargon. The key takeaway here is you are not ripping out the heart of your operation. You are building intelligent bridges. Think of them as APIs that let your trusted, older systems talk seamlessly with all the new modern apps.
So why would you go to all this trouble? Well, the payoff is huge. Suddenly, you get unified data across your entire company. You can finally automate those clunky manual processes, and you give that old architecture the flexibility it needs to actually grow. This right here is the foundation for a real digital transformation, but without the absolute terror of starting from scratch.
But let's be real for a second. This is not a quick fix. As you can see, the process is incredibly methodical. You have to start with a deep dive, mapping out everything you already have. From there, it's about setting clear goals, getting your data ready, designing the new architecture, and then testing everything in careful phases. It's very disciplined work.
And yeah, Revive is a serious investment. I mean, just look at the breakdown. We're talking about a project that can easily stretch over several months and carry a pretty significant budget. You really only take this path for the assets that are truly, truly indispensable to your business.
For a perfect real-world example, think of a major bank. Their entire operation runs on a mainframe that's decades old, but it's stable and it's secure. So instead of replacing it, which would be a nightmare, they just built an API layer around it. This let them launch modern mobile banking apps that could pull data from that old system in real time. It's genius, right?
Okay, on to our second path, rescue. Now, this isn't about old tech. This is about a new project that's just spiraling out of control. You know the one. It's late, it's bleeding money, and everyone is starting to lose faith.
Sound familiar? That dreaded phrase, "Oh, it's almost ready," and you've been hearing that for months on end. This is the ultimate red flag. It's a classic sign that your project is in real jeopardy. It means something fundamental is broken and you need to intervene, like now.
And this slide makes such a crucial distinction, because not all delays are created equal. A deliberate strategic pause, like for a critical security audit, that's a smart protective move. It's the accidental, reactive delay, the one caused by chaos and endless scope creep that just absolutely crushes morale and momentum.
So how do you actually execute the rescue? With a rapid, super disciplined plan like this one. It's basically a 14-day sprint to stop the bleeding. Days 1 and 2, you regain control. That means you freeze the scope and assign one single owner. Week 1 is all about stabilization. Fix what's broken, cut any high-risk features. And then week 2, validate and release. Test everything, then move to a controlled rollout. It's about imposing order on chaos and doing it fast.
All right, which brings us to our final path. Rebrand. This is your strategy for pure, unadulterated speed. You need to get to market yesterday, and building from the ground up just is not an option. So, what do? You leverage a solution that's already built.
Welcome to the world of white label development. The concept is absolutely brilliant in its simplicity. See, another company has already done all the hard work of building great software. You simply come in, license it, put your brand all over it, and launch it as your very own.
And the benefits? Oh, they are all about speed and efficiency. Just look at the key advantages here. Your time to market is slashed, your initial investment is a tiny fraction of a custom build, and, most importantly, you still own the brand and the customer relationship.
And this is not some niche strategy either. You see it everywhere. Marketing agencies rebranding social media tools, fintech startups using pre-built payment gateways. It is a proven way to add value and open up completely new revenue streams fast.
So there we have it. We've covered our 3 paths: revive, rescue, and rebrand. Now for the most important part. How do you know which one is right for you?
This table really puts it all together. Let's just walk through it. Do you have a stable but critical legacy system? Your path is revive. Is your new project stuck in that almost ready limbo? That is a job for rescue. And do you just need to get to market as fast as humanly possible? Then you rebrand. Each path has a clear goal, and yeah, it has a clear risk. The key is to be honest about your problem and choose the right tool for the job.
So here's the bottom line. The next time your project hits a wall, you'll have this framework. You can stop just reacting and start making a deliberate, strategic choice. So the only question left is, which path will you choose?